A lot of altcoins rising to the upside, even also the whole crypto market is heating up, but there are some altcoins that didn't move at all. So in this video I will show you exactly these charts we have to look around, which altcoins are here on the way to our breakout. So definitely stick around. Before we starting here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video. I will show you not what coins we have to look at it. We will also talk about my personal strategy, how I position myself in some altcoins, and I will also show you here in one example on my BONK position how my strategy is exactly working out, so you can use this strategy exactly for your altcoin positions. Some of these altcoins had already a move to the upside, but believe me, the biggest upcoming move is coming in the next couple of days. So let's go straight directly in our first coin, and this is Jupiter. Jupiter is here now trading here around 0.546 cents, kind of on the way to get here our breakout. So in this video I want to give you exact moments where you can enter these trades, and I also want to give you clear target zones so you can set a perfect order to get also out of these trades. First of all, we have to wait until we have seen here our breakout. So two scenarios will be coming here for Jupiter. First scenario, we break out in direction of this next high, take out this next high, and then by a retest we can enter all the trade to the upside. Price target would be here around in this triangle if you take it from the neckline to the downside move, put it on the breakout side, and then the target zone would be exactly the next resistance cluster here around $1.40. So kind of in exactly this region where also the next big resistance zone is sitting, which gave us here a clear trade target of around kind of 120% to the upside. With 10x leverage, it would be over 1000% here on this coin on Jupiter. So perfectly also here to set a limit order. I set all my limit orders here on BitUnix. Super easy to use it. Just search here for the coin. We can go here for Jupiter, open it in our charts. We have seen here also our chart layout. The great part here about BitUnix, you even have also directly trading view into our charts. So we can also see here we have a perfect resistance line to the upside, respecting also these supported line to the downside, kind of like here in around, kind of like end of September, beginning of October, we should see here also a breakout of Jupiter. We can also set our limit orders already. As I told you already, wait for a breakout, breaking here 0.65 cents to the upside. Otherwise, you can also go, if you're a little bit more on the risky side, you can even also go here and get in a position as soon we're getting one more touch of these support line down below there. Otherwise, trade target here to the upside is here $1.44. Stop loss, you can set it even here below this low here, so kind of in this direction, which gave you a risk to reward ratio of 5.2, which is absolutely amazing. So definitely also take out, so definitely a good entry here by breaking out here on Jupiter. Next one, as you can see already on my position on BitUnix, is here BONK. I already placed my order here in BONK, kind of also a little bit in profit. I will also explain you later exactly on this position how I use my strategy. So let's go here also in the chart for BONK. Even also here we are super close to our breakout. So breakout should be here in the next couple of days, at least at the end of September. We should see here a decision if we see a move here on BONK to the upside, or we're getting here one more leg to the downside. We can prepare for both scenarios. Mainly it's looking super strong here on the crypto market. Even you saw it here on the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is falling to the downside, which means more and more money gets in some altcoins. That's the reason why we focus here on the bullish side on BONK. Trade target would be here when we measure the top to the bottom of the triangle, put it on the breakout, would be here around $0.00073, which gave us also here a target of, by getting here the breakout, of kind of around 180% to the upside. Stop loss, we can also put it here under this last low, even also a little bit closer, because if you're breaking here under this kind of level, we should already aim also the target here at around the lower side of the triangle. So can definitely also use here smaller stop loss. It means also gave us a perfect risk Smaller stop loss means also we get a perfect risk to reward ratio of 11. And this risk to reward ratio of 11 is insane for exactly our trades we're looking here for. Would have gave us on spot a target of 180% to the upside. Imagine using here 10x leverage, it gives you a target of nearly 2000% here to the upside. This is exactly why I also use here 20x leverage. And even also on the higher time frame, as you can see here on my chart, we have also set a next triangle. And if this triangle is breaking out to the upside, the target zone would be here already even higher in direction of the last highs here from July and August. So definitely also a target you would be definitely in this coin. If you don't know where you can buy these coins or where you can set orders, just go in the video description. There you find a link directly here to BitUnix. Here on BitUnix you can set even also a market order. You can enter the trade right now, especially BONK looks super strong to enter it right now. Otherwise you can also set a limit order. Put exactly the price where you will enter it. I gave you here the exact trade setup for our BONK position. So just make a screenshot of the video and then you have directly here also this trade setup. Then you can set exact these targets, adjust your stop loss, adjust your take profit, use also the margin you want to use. Even also here you can go here with a lower leverage or even also a little bit higher. My strategy is working like using lower leverage and then scale it up later. In the end of the video I will show you exactly this strategy, so definitely keep watching. But let's go here to the next coin, which is Aptos. Aptos is here on the way to our breakout on the daily chart, so as soon we're getting here also the breakout. So when we get here a little bit closer, we directly on our entry point right now. So as soon we're getting the breakout and then the retest, this is the moment where you can enter Aptos. Target of Aptos we can also here scheduled. So if you take here this lower side to our breakout, which gave us even a higher target as the top of our triangle, so we can also adjust our trade a little bit to the upside, which means we have here a set target of $8. I would personally take some profits even also on these highs. So every time when we take out a new high, it's a good part to get here in some profit and then scale it up later. Otherwise, it also gives us a risk to reward ratio of 5.3. So definitely also a good possibility to get here in Aptos position. And even if you're going here a little bit on the outlook, we can see as soon we are taking out these last high, Aptos will be also ready here into higher levels. Big resistance only come in here in these lower sides here of this resistance line. So even if you're going here in the higher time frames, you can also see we are building here also a triangle. So and there you can see exactly in kinda of end of the year, we should be here at the top. So in my mind, also the end of the altcoin market, so kind of like in around end of December, beginning of January, would means like it would be exactly on target here, then getting here in the smaller bear market or a correction before we see here then the next move, and also in the next bull market retest and then the breakout in higher levels to aim here past $20 of Aptos. Next coin which already reached our target to the dollar exactly and now is here on a small correction to the downside is here Solana. Solana, especially on the 4-hourly charts, looks super bullish. So on Solana we are on the way to building here a kind of bull flag to the upside. So which means target of the bull flag is here the pole. If you're taking here exactly the pole from the breakout, which gave us a target, a conservative one, if you're taking from this low, exactly to our target zone at around $300. If you take it a little bit more risky, you can pull it out on the breakout, which gave us a target of $320. But I want to consider here mostly the target of the lower side. So if you came here one more move to the downside to our support line and then breaking out our resistance line to the upside, this is a great moment also to get here in a Solana position. Price target is here for Solana $300. Last coin I want to talk about is 𝗵𝗡. We're respecting our resistance line, we're respecting our support line here to the upside, perfectly touch points here. So we're on a great uptrend to the upside. As long these uptrend will not break here to the downside, we are on the track here to reaching the next targets. We got a small consolidation phase here to the downside in August and now on the way to breaking here out of our falling wedge to the upside, which means also target of the falling wedge or a bull flag, we can also call it like this, would be here the pole. And for the poll, if we take it the conservative one, would be gave off the target of $35. If we take it more aggressive one and take it for the breakout, the target would be here around $40. So which is also gave us a target zone here of kinda 60% to the upside. If you take here the small conservative target zone, it's also even still fine. Then we have also from now a target of kinda 40%, which 10x leverage also 400% to the upside. So also a good trade here to enter here right now. If you want to set exactly this trade, just go here. If you want to exactly set this trade, just go here on BitUnix, search here for a chain link. You find the link to BitUnix directly in the video description. Then also set here our limit order. Assume we're breaking here $25. So we can also go here and set a limit order. So let's get here in the 50-minute chart for getting here a perfect entry. And I would set a limit order. Assume we're getting here one more push here to the downside and breaking out here these highs. So if we're getting here one more leg to the downside in direction of 24.2 US dollars, I want to get here in a limit order. So I set my limit order already. Stop loss we can keep here under the last low, would be here around 22.4 US dollars. So we can adjust also our stop loss, would be around this low. And take profit is here around set. And take profit we can also set here. So with this one we go also here, take profit, and adjust also our take profit zone here in this kind of level, which gave us 400% to the upside, good risk reward ratio. So we have also set here our limit order on Chainlink. The link to BitUnix you find directly under this video. They will also get a deposit bonus, means if you deposit $100, you get $20 as trading bonus. If you deposit $1,000, you get also 20%, which means $200 for your trading bonus. And with this trading bonus, you can perfectly get here in some altcoin position. So now you have a lot of entries here for the next altcoin run. Don't forget, don't go directly straight in one coin. Just manage your risk, set limit orders, wait exactly for this breakout. And before we end the video, I want to show you exactly my strategy, how I scale up my trades afterwards. So for this one, I will go here in my Bitcoin position. So as you can see here, I open a Bitcoin position with $28 of margin, unrealized profit $8. I can potentially reach here 75 US dollars to the upside. My stop loss is already set to break even, so I can lose here no money anymore. Even also when I get my stop loss hit, I will make here some money. My position size is 500 US dollars using 20x leverage. I opened these Bitcoin trades a couple of days already before on a live stream. So if you don't miss out one of the next live stream, just keep subscribed to the channel. And by the way, also scroll down and leave also a like on this video. Now I will also explain you the strategy for my trade here. So as soon we're getting here one more move into profit, mainly I wait till I get like 20% around in profit. Then I move my stop loss to break even. Next thing what I do, I will go here to leverage. So I want to adjust the leverage. Very important. This strategy is only working when you can adjust the leverage. So definitely make sure that you use an exchange where you can adjust your leverage here. Link down below to BitUnix is in the video description. Perfect exchange where you can also perfectly adjust your leverage. Then we put it to 125, the highest leverage you can ever use on the exchange. Press confirm. And you can see nothing really changed. So nothing changed at all, only the percentage rise is changing, but our stop loss is the same, our profit is the same, our margin is the same, and even also our position size is the same. Very, very important. Next, we will adjust the margin. Here we press on margin, press to reduce margin, and there you can see we're using actually $28 of margin. And then you are able to reduce between 95 to 98% of the margin. So we reduce here $26.6 or $26, we can reduce our margin. Press confirm. And now, very important, position size is still the same using 125x leverage. Remember, we opened the trade with 20x leverage, not with 125x leverage, but you're just using now $3 of margin. So we have a $3 position size, by we cannot lose any money already, but have a position size of 580 US dollars. So, which means we have here zero risk exactly at this trade and can trade this trade all the way up in the next all-time high for Bitcoin. And the great part is we can now scale up also this trade even higher as soon we're getting here one more pullback to the downside. So great strategy, it works perfectly for every coin, not only for swing position, even also for scalp position. Try this strategy out, link down below for the exchange you find in the video description. Otherwise, I keep this trade completely running here right now in the next all-time high, and as soon we're getting a pullback to the downside, I will scale up a little bit more in the trade. On this strategy, I also make a breakdown video, how this strategy is working exactly and which parameters you have to focus on it. I will explain in my other video. I made I think it's a 10-minute breakdown video about the strategy. I will link it in the end of the video, so definitely also watch out these videos. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video. Here you got a lot of information now about the next altcoin position. And otherwise, I hope you find some trade entries for your next altcoin position. Drop a like in this, drop definitely also a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell that you never miss out on one of the next videos. Every day I'm making here an update video or even also a live stream. So definitely make sure to join also our next live trading session and let me know in the comments what you're thinking about, which altcoin will performing the best in the next rally. Otherwise, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.